And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Texas Rangers going up against the Cincinnati Reds. Biggest storyline coming into this one is how effective this team's starting rotation has been of late. They've been on an absolute tear, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, they've been lights out. It's almost like each starter's trying to outdo the last. Game after game, they're keeping opposing hitters just guessing up there at the dish. Can't wait to see if that momentum carries over to today.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And starting in this one, Hunter Green. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
Well, when your numbers are coming in under 3 as a starting pitcher that's going out there every 4th or 5th day, taking the ball, competing against really good big league hitters, it's extremely impressive. And you wonder what he figured out last year that he can carry into this season that can help him to maintain that number or even drop it lower. We'll see, but we know he's got good stuff, and he should be really good in this one today. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And now Jack Peterson. Simeon runs. Peterson just got a piece of it. Simeon at first, one gone. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. On the ground, could be 2. Tosses to first, and Peterson retired. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. Singing, this righty-heavy lineup is a bit unusual against a right-handed pitcher.
Yeah, Boog, certainly bucks the old conventional wisdom, and I'm not sure I see the vision from the manager on this one. You're not exactly putting your players in the best situation to succeed when you roll out a lineup like this. Maybe they've seen something on video that tells them there's a weakness to exploit. Perhaps that's it.
And that chance handled. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Rangers leave 1, and now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab in this one, Jack Leiter.
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, TJ Friedl. Fouled off left side. Off the mark there. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
And strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Out to center. Tavares settles under it. Puts it away for the out. 2 away now. Here's the lineup for the Reds. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
That one ripped. That's going back. Back some more. And it's out of here. That one felt good, and they grabbed the lead. It's 1-0.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
2 outs, nobody on. Gavin Lux, the next to hit for the Reds. And right back to the mound. In plenty of time to first, and that ends the inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. New inning getting started, and now it's Jake Berger to hit.
He's definitely a talented player. He can hit the ball a mile, and they're just hoping for him to have some more consistency so he can establish that next level here in the big leagues.
High fly ball, right field. Fraley makes the catch, and there's one down.
Batting 6, the catcher, Kyle.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Kyle Higashioka. 1 out, bases empty. Swings through that one for strike 2. Cuts at it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Offense held in check there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Reds 1 and the Rangers nothing. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Jeimer Candelario. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him off. It's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's one he definitely should have laid off of.
So up next, Christian Encarnacion Strand. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. Now 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Higashioka up with it to first, and he'll be safe at first.
Well, you don't see it very often, but every once in a while a guy strikes out and still somehow ends up safe on first. And when it happens, you kind of scratch your head, but I guess sometimes a pitch is so nasty it makes everyone miss. Now they're going to have to get more than 3 outs in this inning.
So a man at first. Now the third baseman, Santiago Espinal. Inside corner for a strike. And the count 1-2. That one missed.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. Semien fired to second, and that's 2. One error in the inning, but nothing more. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Reds 1 and the Rangers nothing. Back here at Great American Ballpark, on to the third inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jonathan Ornelas. The 1-1. Tap foul at the plate.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
The 1-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Next up for Texas, Ezekiel Duran. The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Gets a piece and stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Here is Marcus Semien. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
On the ground, and foul ball. Stays alive.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
That one out to right, and that will fall. And after grinding through that at bat, he gets the best of him. Around second now, as they still don't have it. And this is going to be a 2-out triple.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So a runner at third, 2 outs. Wyatt Langford digs in now. That one is absolutely belted back there. And that one's gone. He'll take a trot around the bases. And they lead it. It's 2-1.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
Breaking ball inside, and it's 2-1. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His first homer of the year, and they add a run. It's 3-1.
No pressure on the next guy, but that's back-to-back home runs. How many are they going to hit? Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Base is empty with 2 away. Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Adolis Garcia. Fouls one off, 2-2. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Breaking ball misses down and away. mph to finish him off. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore, where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
Here's Jose Trevino. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner to second. So 2 on and nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
And now the center fielder, T.J. Friedl. Move to second. Back in safe. Really close.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can.
Berger. There's one. Relay to first. Double play. So because of the injury, a replacement needed at third. Coming on to pinch run for the Reds, Blake Dunn. Matt McClain, the next to hit.
Second baseman, Matt McClain.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. In to score is the runner from third, and it's an RBI single. It's 3-2.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And here is Ellie De La Cruz. Swing and a ground ball over to first, and that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Now into the ball game on defense, Blake Dunn. He takes over in right. Jake Berger stepping in for the Rangers.
Number 21, Jake Berger.
Out to short, De La Cruz. Zips it to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. Now the catcher up to hit, Kyle Higashioka. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Next pitch is outside.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And that's in for a strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And they catch a break as they get a base runner at first. 1 down. Here's Leody Taveras. That one's in there. 1 and 2. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And he makes the catch. 2 down. Jonathan Ornelas getting ready to hit.
Ornelas.
The 1-1. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. 2 outs. The shortstop takes the ball. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. 1 left for Texas, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Back here in Cincinnati, and now it's Gavin Lux.
The left fielder, Gavin Lux.
Next offering is down low.
Well, these Reds showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
On the ground right side, Simeon. 1 up, 1 down.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Now batting Jamer Candelario. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
On a line, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Christian Encarnacion Strand will hit next. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. They fired in quickly. So it's first and second with only 1 away.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Next for Cincinnati, Santiago Espinal. That one hit to right. Garcia settles under it. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Exciting play and a great throw to third for the double play, but man, there's just no reason to try to move up to third right there. Not great base running to end the inning.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Late on that fastball.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
In the air out towards right center. Friedel on the move to the gap. And there's one away.
The batter, number 2. Second
Now
baseman,
it's Marcus Semien. Now Marcus, a career-high 45 homers in 2021 with the Blue Jays. He parlayed that into a 7-year free agent deal with the Rangers.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
There's a swing and a drive. Lux ranging back. Out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. His first homer of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-2. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Man, he completely covered that pitch. Breaking ball on the outside corner of the plate. His shoulder stayed square. He got to it, got around it, and got it up in the air. Nice home run.
Now here is Wyatt Langford. One down, base is empty. Hit on the ground to short. No play, that's an infield single.
Boogie doesn't care how he does it. He just wants to get on base. And when he does, that puts him in a position to do some damage, put some pressure on the defense as well. His wheels are truly a weapon out there.
This one smashed down the right field line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Adolis Garcia. Now the Reds manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, Brent Suter.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Good job to fight that one off. Sets him down looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Jake Berger stepping in for the Rangers. Langford on third. Peterson at first, 2 out of the inning. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. They limit the damage here. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 4-2. You're watching Reds baseball on The Show, Ohio. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in is the speedy Blake Dunn. Hard hit to third. Handles, throws to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
The catcher, number 35, Jose Trevino.
Here's the Reds catcher, Jose Trevino.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Nice grab on the run. 2 up, 2 down.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Next offering misses, and the count now even up. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They trail it here 4-2. And we're back, all set for the top of the sixth. And now Kyle Higashioka. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
You know, the danger with the slider is leaving it out over the heart of the plate and getting contact on it. If you're going to miss, you want to miss towards the corners, not in the middle. Right there, he does a great job with hard break at the end. He ran it inside. Very difficult to do anything when you're tied up like that as a hitter.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jonathan.
Man at first,
Ornelas.
Jonathan Ornelas stepping in for the Rangers. That one down the line, and foul ball.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
And a swing and a miss. The hat trick. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain.
Runner on the go. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Friedel has a beat on it, and that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Rangers 4 and the Reds 2. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Hobie Milner.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score, and it's still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
On the ground, and that one handled, and a quick out, number 1.
Good sinker low in the zone right there, and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
In now for the Reds, Ellie De La Cruz. On the ground, out to short. On the run, sends it over to first. Low throw, and he can't pick it.
The left fielder, number 2, Gavin.
Well, I definitely think the speed down the line played a factor on that throw. He had more time than he thought, but as a fielder, the speed of the game and the speed of the runner sometimes can get in your head, and he just rushed it and failed to make a clean throw.
1 gone, runner at first. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Gavin Lux. And ball 4 to a board.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Jamer Candelario now at the plate. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, but not sure what the numbers say, but clearly, and in fact, it could change the course of this game dramatically.
Two on, 1 out. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Over to second for 1. And yet another twin killing. Their 4th of the day, and it ends the inning.
Pitcher made the pitch, and his players made the play behind him. Nice job. 4-6-3 inning-ending double play.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. And now, Marcus Semien. And a foul ball. That's down and in.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Line to left. Lux makes the catch. One away.
Now batting, left fielder, Wyatt Langford.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Friedel sizes this one up. Makes the grab. 2 down.
The batter, number 4, designated hitter.
And Jack
Josh
Peterson stands in.
Peterson.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Now the Reds manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Brent Suter is done. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
They
the
go with
Reds,
one of their more experienced arms
Number
in this
50.
spot, Sam Mole.
Sam.
Just trying to keep this one close here. And this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Swings and misses. Gonna count 1-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And the Rangers set down in order. But they still lead this one 4-2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Sean Armstrong.
Now pitching
Welcome back.
for Texas,
Taking a look at our game summary.
number 43, Sean Armstrong.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Hauls it in for the out.
Oh, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss
The
or
third
weak
baseman,
contact.
number 4, Santiago.
Here's the third baseman,
Espinal.
Santiago Espinal. Liner to second. It picked on the hop. Simeon toss over to first. And that quickly 2 away.
That
Now
play won't
batting,
be trending
right
on social
fielder,
media
Blake.
later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Blake Dunn, the next to hit for the Reds. High fly ball, shallow right field. Garcia makes the catch, and that'll do it. Nothing doing here this half. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Rangers 4 and the Reds 2. Back here at Great American Ballpark, we're at the top of the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swings and misses. Now 1 away.
The first baseman.
And now the first baseman, Jake Berger.
Berger.
Got the back going too soon. It's strike 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
2 down, bases empty. Kyle Higashioka stepping in for the Rangers. And that's in for a strike. And the count 1-2.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Get them through this inning only down 2. Give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
And they'll do it again. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 2 down, nobody on. Fights it off. He'll see another. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swung on, belted. That's back. And forget it. His first homer of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 5-2. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
At the plate, Leody Taveras. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Texas extends the lead with the solo shot. It's 5-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Luke Jackson.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. TJ Friedel, the next to hit for the Reds. Nobody out, runner at first. Squirts away a little bit. Action in the pen down there. Chris Martin, the closer of the staff, is getting loose to finish this one off. Webb warming up as well.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
To first, maybe a 2-ball. Fires to second for 1, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Matt McClain, the next to hit. Ground ball up the middle. Ornelas on the run, throw to first. What a play, inning over. Reds go down quietly. They trail at 5-2. Back here in Cincinnati. Now it's the shortstop, Jonathan Ornelas. That one the other way, and out number 1 on the grab.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball,
here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. New pitcher for the Reds, Ian Gibaut.
Number 79, Ian Gibaut.
Ball to strike. Swing and a ground ball out to short. De La Cruz slings it across. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Up next for the Rangers, Marcus Semien. And a swing and a miss there. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Just outside. 2-2.
well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Grounds 1 to short. Tosses across the first, and Semien is out. And that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Rangers 5 and the Reds 2. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Chris Martin.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to
Number
lock this one
55.
down and get out of here with the W.
So digging in, Ellie De La Cruz. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
And that's through there for a strike. And to count 1-2. Got him looking for the K. That was pretty nasty. Gavin Lux, the next to hit for the Reds. Here's a 1-1. He swings and fouls one off. And now it's even up. The Reds trailing by 3 here in the last half of inning number 9. Now a screamer into the outfield. Out number 2. So they're down to their final out. Next to hit, Jamer Candelario.
Candelario.
2 outs. Right side, hard hit. Throw to first in time, and this one is over. The Rangers win the rubber match of this 3-game series.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long